Alright, welcome back, YouTube. Today we're going to be doing the Hushwood campaign mode on veteran difficulty. I've actually already shown the heroic and the iron challenge. Both the tutorials are on my channel, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it got deleted or if I forgot to do it, but I never showed the campaign mode, so I'm going to show you guys that in this video. As always, we got our Gerald Lightseeker for the hero, and then all of the upgrades, as this is one of the elite challenges. So, here we go. Starting off this level, go ahead and put a Dwarven Bombard Tower right here. Get it to level 2. You can put a Militia Barracks on this point right here. Keep your barracks about right there, so Geralt can stand where the bombs are going to land. And then you will want to put a level 1 mage tower right here. And we'll go ahead and start. Pretty easy to start. This level is actually not very hard. I guess it took me a couple of tries, I think, to come up with a good strategy, but it's really not that bad. You'll start off with a bunch of bandits, and you'll start getting brigands and other armored guys. There are a couple of new enemies that we get introduced to. But you can put your reinforcements here. The chuck the spears, they do really good damage, so just let them chuck the spears and stay out of the way. As we get some money, we're going to get a Tesla Quill pretty quickly here. We'll let Geralt stand in the back, or kind of stand. We want them to kind of run the gauntlet and get hit by the barracks, and also by the level 2 artillery. Keep putting your reinforcements down whenever you get a chance. Either here is fine, or you can put them down here. I like to let them walk up and then start fighting. I prefer it when the spears get thrown as opposed to their little knives. So go ahead and get a level 3 as your first upgrade. This is going to do a ton of damage. Basically one-shots the bandits here. We'll call it in. We're going to look to get a Tesla Coil relatively quickly. We might get a level 2 Mage Tower. These brigands have medium armor, and the bandits have no armor, but they do more damage. The brigands are somewhat tanky for how many there are, but they don't do a lot of damage. Okay, so level 2 Mage Tower is fine. We're going to try to pile some up, and we'll get a good rain of fire. As all these brigands kind of come up, we'll get a rain of fire right about now. And we'll call it in. I could have put reinforcements down first, it's okay. So, at this point, we will get ourselves a Mage Tower here, and a Mage Tower here, and you can just put more reinforcements down. And then we'll be saving our money for a Tesla Coil. Go ahead and call the wave about halfway through, and we'll be able to get our Tesla Coil, and we're going to get the overcharge upgrade first. That's a really important upgrade. We also see the Marauders now. Medium armor, 16 to 24 damage, 720 HP, as opposed to these guys, the Brigands, have a 192 HP, so they're quite a bit beefier. You can see the Mage Towers here are for all the armored dudes. We also have a Rain of Fire, which we'll probably use against these guys once they get clumped up. I will put my reinforcements down the back. Get our overcharge. We're looking for a max amount of clumpage here, where we drop our Rain of Fire. And maybe we'll get a level 2 barracks as well. And we'll call it in. Yeah, very clean. Get our overcharge maxed out. put a dwarven tower here as well, so second artillery. You can see this overcharge just absolutely evaporates these wolves. It's so good. All of them just get zapped. You can put your reinforcements in the back. We'll get a level 2 artillery here. Keep putting your reinforcements down whenever you get a chance. You can also start upgrading the supercharged bolt. We'll get that maxed out. One more reinforcement will call the wagon early. And we'll have our supercharged bolt now, level 2. We can start working on our mage towers. We want to get this to a Sork tower. These guys are raiders. They have high armor, 1200 HP, and they also have a range attack, so they will start to chip down your Geralts. You can do a little minigame and move him whenever they toss their little balls. It buys you a little bit of extra time. But if you let your guys stand there, these guys will just absolutely demolish either Geralt or anything, you know, any kind of reinforcement, so you have to be careful about that. As these guys clump up, I think they're going to try to get a good amount of fire off. Now it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Get ourselves a Sork tower and call the Wyvern. You can also move your Geralt on top of them, and that'll stop them from throwing their balls. They'll just have to turn it to hit them instead. They do less damage that way. Get a level 2 mage tower here. Geralt's gonna stand pretty much in the back the entire game. I'm gonna get a level 3 mage tower, or level 3 artillery. I was gonna say cannon, it's artillery.
I will cleanse this land.
Keep an eye on Geralt's health. You can see the spiky balls will deplete his HP pretty quickly, so you gotta micro him a little bit.
Honor guide me. I will cleanse this land. Prepare for glory. Come on.
And we're not gonna drop Rain of Fire, we don't need to.
Honor guide me.
Get our Big Bertha and a level 3 here. Call it in.
I will cleanse this land.
A lot of gargoyles. Again, the spears are so good against the gargoyles. And here we're gonna go ahead and get an Arcane Wizard Tower. This teleportation is gonna become very useful later on. Also going to get our level 3 mage tower here. And a artillery tower right here. And I think about now we can go ahead and call the Wyvern early. Got 16 extra gold from that. Now these pillagers are can be a bit troublesome. They have a massive sword, so they do area damage. And they have very high magic resist, but no armor. So once they get into the artillery range, they should start taking a lot of damage. And I think I'm going to do is go ahead and start getting the Dragon Breath launcher. I'm going to try to get this maxed out quickly. It's really going to help against the pillagers. I put the reinforcements to the side here, a little extra chip. Don't want to stall them out until they get in range of everything. Okay, so we maxed out our missiles. And it should be pretty useful against the pillagers. You can see Geralt can tank for quite a while against these things, but it's still doing a good amount of damage. So you have to probably back him off. Oh, he leveled up. Okay. That works too. Gonna get a level 2 artillery here. This will become a second Tesla Coil eventually. think we'll go ahead and call it in. Let Gerald tank, try to keep your barracks out of the way so they don't take damage for free. And it should be about dead. There we go. So level 3 artillery down here. These guys are almost immune to the mage towers. They can be polymorph though. That'll be important later on. You gotta be careful though that Geralt doesn't stand here and then get hit by the balls at the same time. That's gonna kill him. So right as they throw, we're gonna start moving Geralt. Just like that. A little bit of microing. We will need to drop a rain of fire in a second, so just keep that in mind. We're also gonna go ahead and get a smoke tower right there. I think right now is a pretty good time for rain of fire. Very nice. Make the pillager stand inside the scorched earth. If you can. Move Geralt away, don't let him die. And then we can get our Tesla Foil with the overcharge maxed out. And we can also get a level 3 barrack tower there. And we want to kind of micro the guys a little bit. There we go. This thing should die. And Pillager is dead. Good. Okay, so here we're gonna go and start maxing out our polymorph on this forward Sork tower. We want one of the pillagers to get polymorph. That is the ideal situation, or one of these raiders. Either way is good, especially the pillagers. There we go. Really good polymorph. Max that out. We'll also get the overcharge bolt maxed out. Spam click the sheep when you get the chance to. I'm going to get an elemental in the back and put it right about here in this corner. That way the enemies that run up the side are going to get hit by the elemental. And I'll call it in early. At this point, go ahead and get your teleportation upgraded. You should have a fully maxed out Tesla Coil here and here. Fully maxed out polymorph. And then we'll start maxing out the elemental. And then work on some other towers. We're already in wave 13, so we're pretty close to being done. There's a couple more waves, a lot of gold, but we can still earn though. Get our Ellie upgraded. This guy will do a lot of damage and be very, very durable, which is going to be useful. Okay, so our teleportation is maxed out. And then I think here we're going to go with another Sork Tower. So we got Sork Tower, Arcane Tower, another Sork Tower here. Sork Towers are really useful if you have a lot of them because their damage kind of stacks. It's not like the Arcane Towers where there's not a huge benefit to having a ton of them, but the Sork Towers are relatively fast shooting. And getting a lot of polymorphs off is always good. I would actually advise though that you don't invest in the polymorph on this final tower here. The reason why is because it's really easy to like polymorph something that's fast, and then it might run past your defenses and cost you a life. That's happened to me before, and just not have to worry about that little mini game of spam clicking while you're trying to focus on other things. I wouldn't bother with the polymorph on this main tower here. It's just not that big of a deal. Like if one of these wolves gets polymorphed, the sheep is going to be really fast, and it might run past your defenses because your guys will not stall the sheep. Look at that sheep. That's a ridiculously fast sheep. There it goes. And we can get the splatter cluster bomb upgrade. Get that maxed out. And then we can start working on another tower. We'll go ahead and get our archer tower this time. I think we'll go with the Rangers. Although I think either is fine. Ranger is probably a good hit. Oh, we lost Gerald, unfortunately. Let's drop a Rain of Fire here. All these guys. And then we'll just call it in. Yeah, let's get the Ranger Tower and we'll get the Thorns.
Come on, you want to live forever?
The Thorns will be nice for stalling power. Sorry to see the Pillagers come up this way. It's no big deal. We got our polymorphs. And then we could also get the poison arrows too.
Honor guide me.
There you go. As far as like where to spend our money, we could go with the death ray if we want. We could also build just another tower. I think I'm gonna build another tower. I think we'll just go with maybe just more mage towers. At this point, you can kind of be you can be very creative in how you choose your towers. So I just, you know, I like to go with generally good towers here, but you have a lot of options once you get to wave 15. I'll try to get a good Rain of Fire off in a second. That was a really good spotter. And we can get a level 4 mage Paladin Tower. Let's see that. Elemental's holding the line nice and neat. Teleportation is really good. Yeah, we'll just get a Rain of Fire here. All these guys die right with this when the Thorns strangle them. So much damage, and that should be GG. There we go. Alright, easy game. Look at that. We still have 1,400, almost 1,500 gold at the end after all those towers got upgraded. We could have gone here, could have gone here. I don't like the spot down here on the bottom left because barracks are really bad here in my opinion. They only stall stuff coming from the side. They don't have much coverage. You only really need one barracks at the ends with the elemental. I feel like this tower just doesn't get a lot of value. The center towers are the way to go. Anyway, starting off, make sure you get your level 2 artillery, your barracks here, and then just put your Geralt here and your mage tower there. And then get your rush your Tesla tower, because it's OP and that's a really good spot for it. It hits everything. And then you can kind of build out from there. Let's go ahead and continue. That was Hushwood, 3 stars, 20 lives on Veteran. That was the campaign mode. I've already done the Heroic and Iron, so check my YouTube channel out for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.